Oh, I take Jim.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers, but we are against those thugs.
Hey, y'all got us in the beginning of a heated debate pre-live.
Going.
Oh no,
Go ahead.
no heated. It ain't heated. It's a good debate.
So just
It's
for
a good debate.
the viewers to know, the initial question was, me personally, I can't put no black quarterback due to the history in the GOAT debate yet, because there hasn't been one to me that's been up in that upper echelon. Then that conversation went from Dan Marino not being one of the GOATs, because Mr. Attack Mode CEO Mike Harrison says he has 0 Super Bowls. So then, you know, since he's not in his top echelon quarterbacks, we just went on a little rabbit hole of Jim Kelly and, you know, the quarterbacks and so on and so forth. But let's go back to the original question. Which African-American quarterback that's been played in the NFL would you put up against, or that you think would be up in the GOAT debate with the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's and, you know?
There's only one black quarterback that actually has a ring. You know that, right?
Yeah, the dude from Washington.
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams, yeah. Well, no, you got Jalen Hurts, bro.
Well, excuse me. Now Jalen Hurts. So
look at that.
Well, how about that?
All right, but okay. What African American quarterback that's played
besides them two?
Besides what two?
Go ahead. Ask the question.
What African American quarterback that's played in the NFL as a starting quarterback in the last 3-4 decades would you compare or put up against the Peyton Mannings, the Tom Brady's, the Drew Breeses, and so on and so forth?
The only one. No, but good year. Randall. I'm gonna have to just use that one that was just listed, man, and that's Mr. Williams.
Just because he got a Super Bowl. So you would put Doug Williams' career ahead of Dan Marino's
career?
We talk about GOATs now. You say he's not, Dan Marino's not one of your GOATs.
I mean, hey, at the end of the day, and at the end of the argument, he just got something that Dan don't have, man. No matter how you slice that.
But that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Out of all 52 Super Bowls, it's only like 30.
I don't think Doug Williams got a ring the MVP.
What? He wasn't Super Bowl MVP? Because they beat the Giants, right?
I say Doug Williams ain't got a regular season MVP.
Oh.
In the Super Bowl? I think they beat the Bengals.
Was it the Bengals?
I think they beat the Bengals.
Excuse me.
Let's see what Google say. They beat the Broncos.
Dang,
that was in 1988.
88?
Yeah, like I said earlier, John Elway been to 4 Super Bowls, but he only won 2.
Yep.
All right. Dang, 88. Yeesh.
Dang, I was 6 years old.
Williams had all them bad seasons in Tampa before he even got to Washington. So he really everything just came together for one good season in Washington. I mean, he really ain't have nothing before or after that NFL wise.
Correct.
So Doug Williams' career statistics is 2,500 pass attempts, 1,250 completions for a completion percentage of 49.5. Touchdown to interception ratio was 100 to 93, and threw for 16,000 yards. Career. Now, mind you, Drew Brees threw that in 3 seasons. Just saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, not to take anything away from Doug Williams or anything like that. I'm just saying, me personally, I haven't, I like even Lamar Jackson. I'm not sold on Lamar Jackson.
Do you think he'd ever win one?
I mean, he can. I mean, Doug Williams won one. Nick Foles won one.
They're different. They're different QBs. Times is different now, man. So I'm gonna ask again: do you think Lamar Jackson can win a title?
Lamar Jackson got way more help than those other 2 quarterbacks you just named.
Mm-hmm.
So
he got way more help.
Look, right now, I look at Lamar Jackson the way you look at Dan Marino, right? He got to go through Patrick Mahomes. He got to go through Josh Allen. He got to go through Joe Burrow. And who else in the AFC?
Buddy from the Chargers.
Oh yeah, Justin.
Then you got then you got Stroud.
You know, you got.
I mean,
quarterbacks in their prime. I mean, everybody in their prime, but you
some
know,
names over there.
You got some up and coming quarterbacks, and you got those the Patrick Mahomeses that's preventing you from reaching the promised land.
Okay.
So, you know, can he do it? He's gonna need a lot of help. He's gonna have to change his game, I think.
It might not be necessarily be that. You got to look at how the playoffs is set, man. Sometimes it can just be certain teams is going up against each other early on, and they can knock one out, not the other out. So it don't necessarily have to be the pieces that surround. It can just be just how the setup is laid out.
Sound like Dan Marino on the Dolphins.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you know, you making the case. You making the case as hell.
So,
I mean, but outside of that,
but you didn't answer the question. Do you think he can win one? Yes or no?
No. Okay. If he can't get through those that gauntlet of quarterbacks, I don't think he can get it.
It's fair enough.
And you really can't hold him against him if you can't.
Yeah.
It's stacked as it is. You really can't hold him against him if he don't get one down the line.
No, I mean,
why you can't hold it against him?
Because of all the talent we just listed.
Nah, man.
Ain't like he was in a conference in an era full of bums and just couldn't make it in the Super Bowl, you know. So
I ain't gonna.
I mean, it's the same.
I mean,
it's the same effect. It's the same effect Michael Jordan had finally broke through. He had to go through Larry Bird, Leah Thomas, and all them other kind of people, you know, till he finally got through. You can't. I mean, people hold them early playoff exits against him, but look at what he had against him in his own conference before he didn't get to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Well, hey, you in the NFL, man. You're surrounded. You got the teammates you got. There ain't no excuses now. Only time I would really truly give him a pass, like if he had a significant injuries, like, you know, if it was like back to back, like if he had ACL back to back years or an Achilles or something like that. But if he's fully healthy, all the way through, you don't get no pass from me. Straight up, man.
That's wild.
If you hurt, if you hurt, hey.
So we got to hold that standard for our own quarterback in Atlanta. Then, if he ain't hurt, then he should have no problem getting to the Super Bowl. Nah, Mike. You know, we be having excuses now, and some of them be legit. You mean to tell me Desmond Ritter and Marcus Mariota shouldn't have had no problem getting getting the Super Bowl, getting the playoffs?
I gotta hold it. I gotta hold it just like anybody else. I know. I know that.
You wildin', man.
I ain't gonna switch it up.
All we had was Tom Brady in our division up until now. That's all Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ritter had to deal with.
Yeah, true.
So yes, I mean, variables are involved.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You might your quarterback is just suck, or you can have a talented QB but don't have good talent around him, or he can be good and have talent around him, but just be like I say, got a bunch of other talented stacked teams to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like that sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
That's true.
But
they still consider, as much as Brady won, they still consider Joe Montana era the greatest era of football. With like I say, with Jim Kelly, like y'all said,
mm-hmm.
John Elway.
Mm-hmm.
You had a lot of other people, talented people. You had Bernie Kosar. You had a lot, but anyway, they still consider that the greatest era. So you can't really fault them. Really.
I mean, I think his draft class was like one of the greatest quarterback draft classes ever, right?
Yes. It's a whole documentary about it. They compare the 83 NFL draft class to the 84 NBA draft class.
Ooh,
or the 96 NBA draft class.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, yeah, he came out
Or
in
the
the draft
98
class.
NFL draft class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they all came out at the same time, right? Kelly, Marino, Montana, all them.
Well, Montana came about 5 years early. He got drafted like 79 or 80, but it's still the same era.
Yeah.
Because one of them Super Bowls John Elway lost was against the 49ers. Against Joe Montana.
Yeah, you had John Elway, Dan Marino, Jim Kelly, Todd Blackish, Tony Easton, and Ken O'Brien.
Ken O'Brien, New York Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's up. I'm bringing up John Elway's Super Bowl appearances and losses. You got to attach Dan Reeves there too, because Dan Reeves got to 4 Super Bowls with 3 different teams and didn't win one time. Went twice with the Broncos, once with the Falcons, once with the Giants. Didn't win.
He was with New York?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Couldn't win a Super Bowl. With well, that was Chris Chandler when he went with Atlanta, but you know.
98.
Fuck Eugene Robinson.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Because that was so damn reason why we lost the damn Super Bowl then.
Oh nah, bro. He was not the sole reason we lost that Super Bowl.
Part of it, damn it.
Oh no, bro. We got
he was. Yeah, he was. Part of it. He was part of it.
The only touchdown we got was a 10 to white kick return, if I remember correctly.
That's it.
And then we traded him the next season
to the Chargers, right?
Yeah, to get the Michael Vick.
I'm getting mad thinking about it.
I remember I was coming home.
Speaking of getting mad, you were working at the pig?
Yeah, I was working at the pig when the Super Bowl was happening, and I had came back and watched the final like 2 quarters.
I can't remember what I was doing at that time.
I know I was home watching it. I think I stole out of Piggly Wiggly that day. Either Piggly Wiggly or IGA, one of the other.
You can steal out of IGA like you're walking in now. That was not even
it was probably IGA. I couldn't really mess around in the pig like that because my cousin Jamie was working there. I wouldn't mess him up like that.
Mike used to hook people up at the pig, bro.
Man.
Yeah, all y'all boys used to hook people up. You, like I say, my cousin Jamie or Gimp.
68-41. Yeah,
bro, we had a squad when I was working out there, bro. Ooh, we had a squad.
But speaking of Falcons making me mad, Julio Jones retired today. 13 season career. Majority of them with the Falcons, 10 seasons of that 13. Then he had cups of coffees with the Titans, the Bucks, and the Eagles, which I forgot about. Got that joke with the damn Eagles. About 5 minutes. Got to be one of the greatest Falcons of all time. I really didn't like how he left. You know, you wanted to leave. We had to find out that he wanted to leave because Shannon Sharp put him on the speakerphone. And that's how the world found out he wanted to leave the Falcons. Yeah.
What was the real reason behind that, man? Like his personal issue, or what was the real?
He wanted to play with a winner. But you went to the Tennessee Titans. He forced his way out thinking he was gonna get to like a Patriots or the Eagles or the Rams or something like that, but you ended up with the Titans.
Ain't did nothing.
That's where you ended up.
Bet off just staying where you. Bet off just staying where he was. Bet off just staying where the hell he was.
Yes.
But we had lost Calvin Ridley because I think his dumb behind got suspended for gambling.
Yeah, that dumb ass shit. I remember that.
You know,
that was one of the
7-time Pro Bowler
ever.
2-time All Pro
Bowler. 2010s All Decade team. Yep.
He was on that Bama team with Ingram, right? That won championship. They beat Florida, didn't it? Or was that an SEC championship? That was the SEC championship.
Yeah.
Nah, he never won an actual title.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Texas.
He won. He actually won. He won a national championship.
Yeah, with Alabama. With what's his name? Was it AJ McLaren? The quarterback.
AJ McCarron.
I think that was the quarterback, or was it?
They beat Texas. That's who they beat. Because Colt McCoy got hurt in that game.
Yeah, I'm sure they got knocked out.
Because I remember that season because they was all, and that's why I don't like how ESPN be doing sometimes. I remember the SEC championship game where they had the cameras panning the sideline after Alabama had got the game sewn up. Okay, Mark Ingram and Julio Jones was dancing on the sideline, and laughing. Then they pan to the other side and you see Tim Tebow crying, excuse me. So they painted the picture like them boys was bad sports, but the little golden boy was on the sideline crying. Look at that passion. Look at those guys being immature and childish. They know nothing about sportsmanship. But the man y'all had, like I say, platform was on the sideline crying, so y'all got the good visual that y'all could replay on Sports Center. Look at him; he really cares about this game. He's a great representative. That foolishness. I got y'all ass.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's all it was. That's all it was. I don't like him.
Tim Tebow.
I never liked him in college either.
I liked him in Denver.
I just didn't like how they had him on this, on this high horse in college, man.
Hey, he earned
That's
it.
all.
Great white height.
He earned it.
He earned it.
He won a Heisman, but you know what I'm saying.
He should have won 2 though. He should have won 2.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. He should have won 2. The one he didn't win the first time, I think his freshman year or his redshirt freshman year, he outperformed his Heisman year.
I think that was one of the. I want to say. I have to look it up just to be sure. I want to say my quarterback won. Chris Winkie, but I have to go back and look.
Not that year.
And if that, and I was gonna say if that's what you're talking about, hell no, he didn't outperform no Chris Winkie, bro.
You talking about
wasn't Winkie before? Winkie was before Tebow, wasn't he?
Wait, yeah.
I was about to say.
Well, never mind then. Wrong year. Let me see.
Chris Winkie was already in the NFL when Tebow was in college.
Ooh.
So I think was that the year that Sam Bradford won then? Tim Tebow. No, that's not it.
Mark Ingram.
Mm.
Mark Ingram won in 2009.
Mm.
2008, Sam Bradford won.
Sam Bradford won that one.
Colt McCoy was the runner-up. Tim Tebow was the third runner-up.
Mm. Bradford.
Yeah, Chris Winkie. Hold on, Mike. You gotta remember, the whole story with Chris Winkie was the reason he was in college late is because he went to go play baseball. Dog, he played baseball against Michael Jordan. In that year, Michael Jordan was playing with the White Sox. Chris Winkie was pitched against Michael Jordan.
Damn, that was in 9 trade. Hold on. No, 94. Hey.
Yeah, 94. Chris Winkie old.
He
27. He was 27 when he won that Heisman. Well, he did win the Heisman, right?
Yeah.
Or was he just nominated? Yeah.
No,
he won the Heisman. Yeah, he was 27 years old. He had a whole baseball career before he went to Florida State.
Yeah, he won it in 2000.
That's when we beat
Tennessee.
No, if I'm not mistaken, it was I want to say Virginia Tech.
With Michael Vick.
99, 2000. Yeah,
because y'all had Peter Ward, right?
Yeah. That's it. It was in a Sugar Bowl. Matter of fact, it was in New Orleans. That's right.
Peter Ward was my dog now.
Hey man, dog, man.
Right with him. That's the only Bengals jersey I ever bought was his jersey.
Never had one, but I wanted him. And you remember Ron Dugans?
Mm-hmm.
Played for him too. I wanted to get both of those guys, being that where they came from. But I mean, I doubt they still have them. But if they
Yeah.
Damn.
And y'all didn't have another Heisman winner till James won, right?
After that, yeah. After Wanky, yeah, it was Jameis. And then after that, after Jameis, I don't think there was any other after that.
And he been you know.
You got 3 Heisman winners: Charlie Ward, Winky, and James. That's it.
Yep.
Oh shoot! When I got in the house, right, that's what took me so long to set up. I came in the house and it was on TV. This game already.
What's that?
Bro. I lost you.
He said,
Boy, you're breaking up bad. Breaking up bad, my guy.
Last thing I heard was you started off late because something.
And the game's already on TV.
Oh, we lost.
What? Okay.
We lost. Hey, Mike. Who in your quarterback goats? Who your Mount Rushmore?
NFL?
Yeah. Dan Marino not up in your top.
TB12, Montana.
From 1 through 5, like TB number 1, Montana 2.
Oh yeah. TB12, Montana. Oh shoot, man. Damn. Damn. Boy, that's a hard one there, man.
Really?
I'm back. Pause.
TB12, Montana.
You want me to help you out, bro? Want me to give you my top 5 first?
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot yours. And if you already got all of them, go ahead.
You know, number 1, obviously, Peyton Manning. Number 1. I don't care what anybody say. Peyton Manning, the greatest quarterback of all time. Then TB12. He might be the winningest quarterback or winningest Super Bowl quarterback of all time, but he ain't my GOAT. Then I put I was never a fan of Joe Montana. I mean, I know he up there, but he not my GOAT. I'll put Drew Brees. As much as I despise that joker, I cannot knock that man quarterback talent. That joker there was a baller. That's 3. Then I put Drew Brees, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Then I put John Elway 4. And then for number 5, I probably put it's interchangeable. I probably put Dan Marino, prime Aaron Rodgers, or Steve Young. One of those 3 quarterbacks. But Pat Mahomes moving up the list, though. Pat Mahomes, obviously, he moving up on the list. So he could be in the top 5 by the time he retired. I can't stand that joker either.
In the eyes, he's already there for something. I guess it just depends on who the individual is that's talking about him. But I'm going to finish mine because I'm stuck with 2. Steve Young would be 3. Bradshaw, and I'm gonna go with somebody that don't have any. Yeah, Bradshaw.
No, he talking about
Number 5 to finish. I'm gonna go with Jim Kelly.
So Peyton Manning, not he on top 5, bro? You crazy? I can't Peyton Manning not be on top 5. Your list trash. No, I'm just messing.
Man, you must have dropped Peyton Manning or something, because I remember they used to be your dog at one time.
You're absolutely wrong, sir. Since when? Since when?
Shoot.
Since when?
Man,
tell me
when Marvin playing with them, mainly.
Kinfolk. That's it. I root for them because of Kinfolk. That's it. That's it.
Dang, bro.
You will never hear me say Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning. It's always been number 88, 88, 88 when it comes to that blue and white, bro. Now, were they deadly? Hell to the yeah. One of the deadliest combos, one of the deadliest 1-2s, tandem. They're up there in the top 5. Hands down. Hands down. But as far as just the quarterback side of it, no, man. No.
That's crazy.
No.
But you put
now you think
up.
You was controversial. Now, Isaac, you think you was controversial with your Drew Brees. I got something really controversial.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, especially with 3 minorities on the screen right now. Number 5. Brett Favre.
I can dig
Damn
it.
it, man. Damn it, man.
Let me see. Number 4, John Elway. Number 2.
Wait, what happened 3?
Yeah, my bad. Number 3. Number 3, Peyton. Number 2, Brady. Number 1, Montana.
Oh, that's not a bad list, though. I like that list. That's a respectable list. That's a respectable.
And why is that? And why? Because he got Peyton in that. That's why it's respectable.
No.
Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, man.
Brett Favre, if you don't get that money back, I'm kicking you off my damn list. If you don't get
Oh, he done. He got Parkinson's now, so he ain't messing with all that no more.
For real?
I bet he do got.
No, that's what they said, right? He got Parkinson's now.
He got.
Oh wow.
Parkinson's.
Yeah, that's what it came out when he was in the court. It came out when he was in court doing a hearing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when Tupac showed up to the rape trial in his wheelchair, but he didn't really need a wheelchair.
Oh, man.
That's basically what Brett Favre did with his trial. Oh well, I'm sick, right? I got Parkinson's.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't get them people back their damn money.
Try to get that sympathy play.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will fall for it, man.
But what you were saying earlier, you say when you got home, and what happened?
Yeah, I was talking about the game. I got in the house because that's what took me so long to get the stream started up. I came in the house, plopped down because the game was already on the screen on TV when I walked in, and I looked at the score. I like, man, they busting them by, and this was before halftime was already busting them by. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and get the stream going. This game ain't nothing.
I'm looking at the score now. I'm looking at the score now, man. They're blowing them out by 34, man. Hey.
Man, okay, they got a minute and some change left. If I'm UConn, I go ahead and try to bust 100 on them. Fuck that sportsmanship.
Oh no, they got 30 seconds left. It's on.
It's over. It's final. It's final.
Okay. I'd say I would have tried to bust the scoreboard on they behind.
Don't nobody try to do that no more, man. Everybody lame now.
Nah, folks be taking that shit seriously, bro. Especially like, oh, you running up the score, you running up the score.
Yeah, they was mad at Kirby Smart for running up the score on Nick Saban. But guess what Nick Saban would have done to us if the shoe was on the other foot? Run up the
same
damn
thing.
Wait, what? When we ran up the score on them?
It was
I trying to think we beat them, but like a handful of times, if that. And I know we beat them in the championship.
Ohio State. It was either no, it was the SEC. It was the SEC. It was one of them games. It was either the SEC championship or what a national championship.
I don't know.
Well, it might have been national championship.
Might have been the LSU game.
I don't know.
Or could have been the TCU game.
But they
scored.
We smoked them.
I wanted us to break 100.
I remember what happened. We ran up the score on TCU, but Nick Saban got mad because we ran up the score.
Yeah,
that's
and
what
mind
happened.
you, we were playing freshmen by the third quarter, halfway through the third quarter.
That's what happened. I like, dog, how you gonna get mad? Because Kirby Smart did. Hell, he learned it from you.
And because David Pollack sat right there next to him and said, "We the best team in the college football era." Mm-hmm. Right next to him.
Because this was my problem with Mark Richt. We would have a team up. We'd be up so many points on another team. Mark Richt, because he got to be a good sportsman and all that. Start taking his foot off the gas.
Yeah.
Now the other team coming back on us. Now we done lost, and that happened so many games.
Yeah, we lost.
I hate that Kirby Smart don't do that foolishness at all.
That joke will be cussing everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
That joke will be grabbing them by the face, man, yelling and screaming at them.
Mark Richt, the national spokesperson for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Y'all wasn't in that in high school. Y'all wasn't in that.
I ain't joined no clubs in high school.
The only reason I was in there because we went to a Georgia game for free. That was the only reason. That was the only reason I joined it. I ain't believing none of the principles of the club. That good sportsmanship and getting players. In Tappan County, in Cliffville, and Reedsville, respect. Are you serious?
Yo, I used to want to be in the what it was, the agricultural something club. They used to
FBLA,
Future Farmers of America. When that what it was, Future Farmers of America.
Yeah, that's it. I was in that.
I was in that. That's why you was in it, because all those snow bunnies was in there. That's why you was in it. That's why I wanted to join.
Oh, that's why you wanted to?
Yeah, but I know that's what you was in there for. You them snow bunnies. Catching that snow.
Boy, that trip to Moultrie. Boy, they was out that day.
Oh, but when I went to go ahead.
No.
Oh no, I was saying, but when I went to when I was at Long County, I had joined the science club. It was 38 females, 3 dudes.
Oh wow.
And we went to Islands of Adventure. Oh Lord. If we wasn't lying, boy. They was wilding.
That's a huge ratio, man.
You know what was the most, I ain't gonna call it dumb. I'm gonna say what was done was dumb. Okay, on that club they had the Charms Club.
I remember that.
That was basically about abstaining from sex. that
Charms Club?
Yeah. I don't know what the whole abbreviation stood for, but I know the A stands stood for abstinence. But anyway, you look at the layout of the club, the majority of the girls that was in the club was either some hoes or already had a kid in high school.
Bruh.
He's like dog, it's late to be taking that abstinent pledge. You already out the game. On that there. I did not get that. Like, y'all know y'all wrong with being in this club. Y'all in this club to go on field trips.
Hey.
Yeah, it's I'm looking at it online. It just says that CHARMS is as an acronym. It's just the term CHARMS could be an acronym for specific organizations or programs, which will be followed by the abstinence club. That's the type of club that it is.
Wow.
And then I forgot who was in charge of it, but they was trying to make us feel bad because we didn't want to join the club. Like, what y'all think y'all friends will be gonna laugh at y'all if y'all join the club?
Yes.
No.
Speaking of, I was in that stupid what was that class that had the kids in high school?
Home ec?
No, that wasn't home ec. Because remember
you was talking about it was by the home ec class. You
yeah,
talking about the class that had the pre-K, but most of the kids that was in the pre-K was kids of the students.
Kids. Yeah. I was in that class. I was in that class because now mind you, they gave you the baby to take home, the little crying baby to take home.
Yes.
And they made you wear the pregnancy suit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
They gave us the pregnancy suit so that we can see what it would be like to be pregnant. And then they gave us that stupid baby.
And that vest was like 30 pounds, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was like a kind of like, it was pretty much like a vest, but with a belly and some boobs.
Yeah, that shit was heavy as fuck. Yeah, I remember that.
I sure do, but I wasn't in that shit.
Oh, I was in there, bro. I was in there with what old girl name was?
Keep it real. Keep it real.
We're live now.
It was my home girl. It was Desiree
Hutchinson.
Yeah. That was
live
the homie. She was the homie though. She was the homie. Like, nah, we were cool. We was cool.
Yeah,
but she was the homie.
Cute. Yeah,
my ex's sister at the time.
Your ex's sister? X.
The one from middle school. White girl.
Go ahead and drop it, man. Go ahead and drop it, man. Go ahead and drop it.
We're live now.
My middle school sweetheart. She was my middle school sweetheart. You know, JoJo got a brother by that name. JoJo. Brother. Singer. All my life.
KC. Yeah, now you got me.
Okay.
Her sister.
Oh, to my Andrea.
No names, man.
Hold on, I was coughing, man. I had something in my. Yeah. That one.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Live, pal.
Who else was in there? It was a few females in there. It was a cool class. I ain't gonna lie to you though. It was a cool class. I ain't learned too much, but it was a cool class.